Hello again. Now, part 2, Just a little bit, let you see some other parts of my room lah. This is the window here actually. Yes. See my window faces out to the courtyard. I'll show you around lah. But anyway, let us start with the your next one here. Chapter 4 of your HRM. Alright? Now let's see. Chapter 4 talks about HRM planning. We need to plan. Plan how many people do we need and how many people do we do not need. Where do we keep our people? Where do we sack our people? And also at the same time, it's very important for us to plan whether the people in the company, the human resource in the company, is in line with the company's objective, the strategic goals. Okay, all company have goals. All company knows what they want to achieve. So it's very important for us in the human resource management to make sure that the people's skill, the people's commitment, and the people's ability to work efficiently and effectively is being planned here. Okay, this one here is being planned here. You need to plan. You need to find out how many people do we need. Do we have enough people or not? Okay, you just cannot last minute, I want 10 managers. But if you look in your company and then you don't have 10 managers, you've never trained the people, so they will not be able to handle the job. So it's very important for your human resource management planning to come up, okay, with a plan, how, where, and when, the usual 5W and 1H lah. Who to hire, when to hire, why we need to hire, all the kind of people. Alright. Now the second one here is a situation analysis. You need to find out what is the situation like in the company. Right? In other words, you need to find out right now in the company, do we have enough staff? How many positions are there? How many engineers do we need? And how many engineers do we have? Alright, what kind of problem are we facing? Are our secretary happy? Are our managers satisfied? Are our employees at work, when they are working, are they finding fulfillment in their work? Okay, currently, are the customers happy? Currently, are we meeting our profit? Currently, are we able to live up to the standards? Okay, if the answer is yes, then good. You have trained your people very well. If your answer is no, then you need to find out what situation am I in. Okay, is it difficult for me to rise above? Is it difficult for me to teach these people? Is it attitude problem? Is it technology problem? Is it people problem? Is it education problem? Okay, so the situation will let you know what you need to do in order for you to rise above. Alright, now the next one here, forecasting human resource demand. Each year you need to ask yourself, managers have to ask themselves, how many people do I need? Yeah, how many people do I need in the company? How many people must I have in the company? In every department, you've already studied in the past, there are 6 departments altogether. Like for example, you have finance department, production department, purchase department, marketing department, R&D department, of course HR department. Right? You need to find out in each department, do we have empty positions? Is the department expanding? Because if the department is expanding, then you will need more people. You will need more accountants. Let's say in accounts department, finance department. Okay, the company is doing very well. You may need more accountants. You may need more senior accountants. Then you have to ask yourself, okay, with this demand, currently in the company, do we have enough people? Do we have enough people? Right? Because if you do not have enough people, then you will not be able to fulfill the position. And if you do not have enough people in the company, where are you going to get these people? Right? So that will bring us to the next chapter. Yes, skills inventory management. This one here. Okay, skill inventory management means, okay, how many skillful people do I have? Alright, so we have lowly skilled people, average skilled people, highly skilled people, and very highly skilled people. So each level of skills will perform different tasks. If you want a manager, then of course the manager needs higher tasks, higher skills. So with that, you have to look inside your company and ask yourself, do we have enough skills? Do we have enough people? If you don't have enough people, then you may have to look outside. You may have to look outside to find these people. I give you a very simple example. Many years ago, once upon a time, when I was young and beautiful, thank you. What happened is that company, see, all of a sudden cannot remember. Astro, yes. Astro, when Astro first started, they need to launch the satellite this, okay. So in Malaysia, we do not have enough satellite engineers because universities, colleges in Malaysia do not teach that kind of subject. So obviously, we don't have that kind of labor. Alright, so for Astro to look for people with this kind of skill, if they look inside their company, they don't have it. So what do? They need to hire. They need to go outside to look for these people. So they hire people from England, they hire people from Australia, and of course some other countries, Euro countries, who actually have skills in managing broadcasting. Right? Then they bring them in. Of course, now, after many years of operation, okay, those expatriates who come from overseas and work in our country would have taught Malaysian enough to be able to work on our own. So now, in Malaysia, for Astro, they do have enough skill inventory, right? So you need to find out how many people do I need, and then do I have enough people? Okay, so if I have enough people, then I can supply to the demand. If I have demand and I don't have enough supply, you need to know where to look for in order to fill the positions, right? So that is the for chapter 4. Now, chapter 5, we're going to study about job analysis. Hey, when you bring employees into the company, you don't just give them a position. For example, you like sales, I give you sales job. No, not necessarily. Some people like sales, but when they begin to work as a salesperson, they find that, sales is not what I like. They may change their career mindset, you see. So when that happens, you need to analyze their job. When someone is working in the company, and if you find that the person is not happy with the job, you need to analyze whether this person is suitable to work in this position. Okay? If you like singing but you can't sing, then you cannot be a singer. Right? So perhaps you like music, then you can write songs for singers. So I give you a job, songwriting. Some people cannot write songs, but some people still love music. They may be able to arrange the music. Then you become arranger. So you develop the job, you design the job that is suitable for the person. Okay, which brings us to the next one here. Let's see, job design. Okay, job design is first you need to study the situation, and then you study the person. Then you would like to see whether the job and the person is meeting. Secocok or not? Is this person suitable to do this job? Okay. If this person's character and personality, let's say, is very outgoing, and then you put this person in accounts job, finance job, then you would know that this person is not suitable for that. So you want to keep this good horse, so probably you need to redesign the work, right, that is suitable for the person, so that the person will find their work meaningful, valuable, and purposeful. Then they want to stay in your company, right? So that is called job design. Now, in companies, okay, next one here I'm going to explain is job description. In the company, sometimes when you work, you're being paid for your job, right? You may feel that the boss is asking you to do this and to do that. Then you may feel that, hey, is this my scope of work? Okay, what exactly is my job responsibility? What exactly does my job requires me to do? You don't want to feel that you're overworking and then being paid less. And at the same time, you also don't want to feel that, you know, your job does not match your work scope. So job description is very important. It describes to the person their duties, their responsibility. For example, as a salesperson, what do you need to do? Okay, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. So therefore you list it out. And then your working hours will be this, this, and this. And your responsibility will be this, this, this. You list them out. So all this listing of duties, responsibility is called job description. You describe the job to the person. And when the person take up this work, they will know exactly what they need to do. Right? Then they will know what work they have to accomplish, what standards they have to meet, and what are the tasks they need to do. That is called job description. Right? Then the next one here is chapter 6. Okay, chapter 6. Now, chapter 6 is about recruitment and selection. Okay, when you know how many people you want in the company, now is the time for you to recruit. Recruit means bring in. Bring in. Lo pergi cari lah, cari apa orang, mana orang yang apa tu sesuai untuk posisi itu, that job. Okay, then you can look. That's called recruitment. When you bring the people in, not all get to work. You need to, here this one, yeah, you need to, this one, this one, you need to select. You need to choose. Okay, from the pool of people, you need to choose the right candidate, the best. Then you choose the right from the best. Okay, that is called selection. And you must also know the next one here. Oops, yeah, this one. This one is called recruitment. You need to study sources of recruitment. Where to look for your people. Where can you find your people? Remember, in business, time is money. So you don't want to waste time searching people from the wrong place, isn't it? So you want to look for the right person from the right place. That is external sources. For this one here, okay, manakah? So there is external sources. Alamak, what happened? Choi. There you go, external sources. And there's also internal sources. Right? So these are basically the two sources that you need to look. External sources is you look for people outside law. For example, you can go to colleges, university to look for your future staff. Yeah? Yeah? And you also can go and look from news. You can advertise a newspaper to invite people to come and apply, okay, into your company. So that is also another way of recruiting members from outside the company. You can also recruit people from employment agency. Yeah, employment agency will go through the screening test for you. You tell them specifically what you need, what you want, what kind of employees you want, what caliber of employees you want, what kind of skills, what age, what type. Let employment agency know. Then the employment agency will look out for you lah. Okay, and of course you get a certain percentage. So that is called external sourcing. Right. Now, internal sourcing, this one here, internal sources means you're looking for people to fill the position within the company first. Usually you do internal sourcing first before you go external sourcing. Let's say you open a new branch. When you open a new branch, you need employees, you need managers, branch manager, you need branch marketing people, you need branch sales people, you need branch accounts people. So there are positions available, right? When there are positions available, how do you recruit? You do internal recruitment first. That means you go to department, you go to your headquarters, you ask around who wants to work. There are positions available. Who wants to work? And then you see lah, if they want to work, okay, then you fill the position. If internally you do not have, you cannot find, you don't have those inventory skills, like I said, then you go outside. Okay? And you go outside and then you interview the people and then you recruit them. So that's called internal sources. Now, the next one here, selection processor. This one, selection processor, is interview session. You want to select the people. Okay, so you want to know how to interview people. Now, let me tell you, if you interview wrongly, then you will select wrong people. Wrong people in the company can create a lot of stress and a lot of headache. One bad apple is going to cause a whole basket of apple to die. So it's good for you to make sure you know how to select the right people, ask the right questions. So this one here, very important. Very important. I say it one more time. Very, 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 very important. 5-star hot. You fail, you see. You die like a chicken. G for zero. So it's very important. Selection process. You need to know how to interview people. And then we're going to study what are the mistakes people usually make, managers usually make during the interview. Okay, how do you screen? You will not have time to interview 100 applicants, correct? If 100 people apply for your job, you need to know how to shortlist. And then from the shortlist, how do you arrange an interview, and then you interview them. So we're going to study that one. Selection process, very important. I say it one more time. Then the last one that you're going to study under chapter 6 here is probation. Yeah, probation orientations. See, once you get the job, yeah, when you bring the new staff in, they know peanuts about your company. They don't know anything about your company. So what do? You bring them in, you give them an orientation. I'm sure some of you, when you first come to ALC, they give you an orientation, correct or not? Same thing here, they give you an orientation. You bring the people in, you give them an orientation. Okay, we call this probation orientations. So orientation will last, or probation will usually last about 3 months, depending on the level of your position. Lower position, the probation period is usually 3 months. Higher position like managers and all this stuff, the probation period is usually 6 months. Now in this probation period, the purpose of having a probation is to test you out. Okay, now it's both ways. The company will test you out, and of course you will also test the company out. Yeah, for the employees, they want to see whether is this the right company for me. So they stay there for 3 months, they work. They want to see how is the company, are they able to benefit and learn from the company. And at the same time, the company will also want to see whether this is the right candidate or not. Okay, so they let them work for three months in that probation period. If you're good, they confirm you. If you're not good, they release you. So in the probation period, if you're being released, okay, you're not suitable for the company, we call this mushroom soup. Tang tong gu. But if you're very good, then they will keep you. Then they will revise your salary as well. So, student, please remember, next time when you go to work, probation period, work until you cry. Alright? So for now, that's all I will share Okay, I will continue with the few other chapters in the next video. 20 minutes per video is enough already. Alright, see ya. Bye bye. A big kiss. 小个 see ya. How do I pause this?